We are at the Erie County Fair.
3250 on the dynamometer. That is the
Heavyweight
equivalent of 21.1
Nine
rolling
teams,
ton.
and we're one of them. We're next to Hitch. I'm under Jake Sherlock's name, and Jake is filming today. I appreciate it, Jake. I'll go get my team ready.
And the qualified draw there, a quick work for Lennon Rocket. That's mid-off in Arneson. Team number 1. Brings in Jake Sherlock with Billy Wayne and Elvis. LaRue Austin, you're on deck.
How strict of a judge are you?
Twenty-seven and a half feet for Jake Sherlock with Billy Wayne and Elvis. Just a reminder to our teams, you must. And quick work there for LaRue Austin with Chief and Rex. Another qualified draw of 27 and a half feet. And 27 and a half feet there for Don Midoff Jr. That's the team of Bud and Tom doing the work for us today.
25.5. We got room? Nope. We'll pass our second then.
This is Jackson Sturley. I think he's from Shenango Forks, New York. Abe and Eli, 3250. Nick Hainsworth and Tate Jenkins are hooking a lot of horses.
Whoa!
And they got it on the second attempt there for Jackson Sturley with Abe and Eli. First draw for that team was 23 feet 3 inches. 23.
Tate and Nick said they don't need a break.
Don Vogel on deck for your third attempt.
Brian Armisen.
This is Brian Armisen with Jim and Marlon.
Good luck, Brian. You remember Marlon, the off horse, chocolate colored one, from our logging videos. He was in the woods last week.
And no problem there for Brian Armisen with Jim and Merlin.
Lineup, I think. Or, well, no, we got Jay Vogel for a third time. Jay just... Jay Vogel, this is a farm team of horses. They're flat shod. Jay's won some farm classes this year. He's been doing a great job all year. Most improved horse puller I've seen. A lot of us have somebody else drive them in, myself included. I just can't seem to get them square. When I step up those steps and back them up and do everything all at once, my horses behave just like Jay's behave. It's so much easier to have somebody handle the lines on this truck. They're just like...
And they got it that time. Round of applause for Don Vogel with Bella and Luke. And judges, we can add some more weight to our machine and be ready to go to the top of the order. Thanks. 27.5 feet there for Midoff and Armisen with Lynn and Rocket. Jake Sherlock's coming up next with Billy Wayne and Elvis. LaRue Austin, you're on deck. And a qualified draw for Jake Sherlock. And they got it, another qualified draw. Down it off.
I think there might be a wire bit. You want a wire bit?
Gotta roll that one over.
I'm on this side.
Whoa. No step.
Tom's fairly new to bowling. This is his first season, about his fourth or fifth bowl. Something woke him up today. He likes Erie County.
And they got it. Don Midoff Jr. with Bud and Tom. Took a minute, but they did the work. They got it done. 27.5 feet for them.
Brant?
Yeah, his reins are nice and loose. He lets them go.
Gives him her head.
And they got it. That's Don Vogel with Bella and Luke. And a qualified draw on the second attempt. 22 feet 9 inches on the first draw, 22 9, and 27.5 feet on their qualified draw.
Brian Armison's heavy team. He owns half of another team here. That's Rocket Man and Lynn. Rocket Man's a 2 years old older brother than Elvis. Same stud. Elvis and my Elvis and Billy Wayne are normally a lightweight team. We just wanted to help them get some more entries, so pull along with the heavyweights today under Jake's name. 2 of us are taking shots. Jay Vogel and our team.
And we got it. Brian Armisen again. Qualified draw with Jim and Merlin. Go ahead and add some more weight to our machine. Reset our dynamometer. Be set to go again with the top of the order coming up. Thanks for joining us out here at the Erie County Fair. Remember, still some great things happening this weekend in agriculture here at the fair. The youth livestock auction is coming up on Saturday. All the details can be found on the Erie County Fair website. But still time for you to become a bidder and fill the freezer for this. And the first team to hook on this weight, qualified draw, Midoff and Armisen with Lynn and Rocket.
They get caught on the rope. Yeah, that's why I guess. Okay. Whoa, good boy. Whoa, whoa.
And they got it, 27.5 feet for LaRue Austin with Chief and Rex. Don Midoff Jr. coming up next with Bud and Tom. Don Vogel, you're on deck. And another qualified draw for Don Midoff Jr. with Bud and Tom. "13 feet 3 inches on that first attempt. And a qualified draw.
Whoa, terrible. Whoa. Whoa, that. Skip.
And Rocket Man's on the side toward us. Elvis's half brother. Elvis, my bay horse, is your fault. Might go back to it now. That's been only 3. One of them may have been in light.
And a qualified draw there for Midoff and Armisen with Lynn and Rocket. LaRue Austin doing next with 27.5 feet there for LaRue Austin with Chief and Rex.
I'll let Jay get it. Good time.
And they got it, 27.5 feet for Don Midoff Jr. with Bud and Tom. And they got it. Qualified draw for Midoff and Armisen with Lynn and Rocket. 27.5. .19 feet, 8 inches on that. Back. 12 feet.
4 teams qualified for this load. Armisen and Medaw, Don Medaw, Rue Austin, who just hitched, and Brian Armisen with Marlin and Jim. Brian chose not to hook to this with Marlin and Jim. Donnie's crossed it with Lynn and Rocket Man, the Armisen Medaw team. And Tom stumbled on the first hitch, and Rue, you just saw his. So one more team to hitch and could end the contest here, whatever happens. I'll tell you one thing, we have another pull coming Saturday, and I guarantee this team will hitch then. They won't act like this. We're not one for putting up with bad behavior. We're going to have them behave.
I got water, Harold. Right there, anything?
And they got it. 27.5 feet, a qualified draw for Don Midoff Jr. with Bud and Tom.
First and second, one of them's going to have the hit.
So that leaves 2 teams that have crossed that weight.
You got to hitch it, team.
Dad will take second.
That'll be right around 28 rolling tons.
Don Midoff versus Don Midoff. But being a state sanctioned pull here, somebody has to hit the motor. So we raise the weight a little.
2 teams left to hook are Midoff and Arneson with Lynn and Rocket, and Don Midoff Jr. with Bud and Tom. This is Midoff and Arneson with Lynn and
I
Rocket.
believe in Rocket Man to win this Erie County Fair again. Boy, he was pulling for it 2 years ago when they beat the Howards. Rocket and Anthony back then.
And they got it, qualified draw for Midoff and Arneson with Lynn and Rocket. Don Midoff Jr. doing next with Bud and Tom.
That's your horse pull. Midoff and Armisen right there, winning team. Don Midoff Jr.
And
second.
they're going to pass.
Rue Austin third. Brian Armisen.
We'll keep that other team right in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Give a round of applause for our competitors today. Don Midoff Jr. says we're all set. Bud and Tom are going to be done for the afternoon. And we do have our grand champion, Midoff and Arneson. The finishing lineup here. But again, congratulations to all of our competitors. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for hanging out with us today. Big thank you to the New York State Horse Pullers Association, SS Diesel and Chafee for their sponsorship throughout the year as
Let's come
well.
up here while we're
And
at
to
it.
all of our fans here and supporting agriculture throughout the Erie County Fair.
Let's thank Caleb Armisen. Did a
Your
great
grand
job.
champion this
Crossed 400
afternoon, Midoff and
last night.
Arneson
He's
with
our
Lynn and
judge.
Rocket, a qualified draw at 42.75.
Harold Allen, taking care of the truck. We appreciate it, Harold.
Team, just an update, about 15 minutes away from checks being ready.
Win
In the shade over here in the park next to the announcer stand.
Donnie Meadow, Brian Armisen's team, Lynn, and Rocket Man.
Hey, Brant. Take a picture on that when these girls get up here, please.
Yes.
3 years in a row for Rocket.
3 in a row for Rocket Man.
3 different partners.
3 different partners. He's the man. He was leading the way today, too. Lynn and,
Can I have you take a picture?
yeah, Tate and Nick, I appreciate you boys helping so much.
Oh, no
And there we go. First and second place. Middaw Armisen and Armisen. Or Middaw. Bunch of good horses right there. Thanks, everybody.
Man, you guys are just a pumping.
And you're signing for the second one as well. And who is this? Yes, Tom.
He's a paid man. He can get that shit back over there.
Show us what you got, Dixie.
One more picture and then we're done, I promise.
We just want one more.
One more and then we're done.
The whites and
Well, we'll be. We're
Okay,
gonna have the
everyone
trailer
else out
unharnessed.
but Brian and Dad.
everybody else south.
Are there stalls in there?
No.
We got.
Okay, ready? Dad, right here. Once more. Okay.
Well, we didn't place all that high. In fact, we were DFL.
Yeah.
Dead effing last. But we're not unhappy. We're pulling lightweight team and the heavyweights. And we took 37.50 for a ride. We went 12 feet with it. We could have done better if we got another hitch, a little better hitch on the third. We're not unhappy at all. Got some things we can improve on, and hopefully we will, and get back in the lightweights, and we'll be doing about what we want to. Good day all around here at Hamburg. Fun time up here.